Aryavansa Dhamma. The ancient bhikkhus considered this Aryavansa Dhamma as very important. In the past, many bhikkhus preached and listened to the Dhamma on Poya full moon days at various places. This is made clear by the stories to illustrate the patience of the Pindapatika bhikkhu, who heard the discourse at the Gavaravala compound and of the Dighabhanaka Thera. The lay too listened to this Dhamma with great affection. It is clear from the Upasika at Ullabhakola Kannika mentioned in the Manoratha Purani commentaries. She walked 5 yojanas to hear Aryavansa Dhamma. Listen to the Dhamma until dawn. The Buddha taught the Aryavansa Sutta at Savatthi in the midst of 40,000 bhikkhus. It is as follows. Buddhas, Pacceka Buddhas and disciples of the Buddha are called noble because they live devoid of defilements, do not engage in misconduct, engage in good conduct and deserve veneration by worldlings, including the Devas. Samma Sambuddhas are noble within 4 Sankheyas and 100,000 eons. 4 Buddhas named Tanhankara, Medankara, Saranankara and Deepankara arose during 1 eon. Konnanja Buddha arose 1 Asankheya eons after the Parinibbana of the Deepankara Buddha. 1 Asankheya eons after his Parinibbana, 4 Buddhas named Mangala, Sumana, Revata and Sopita arose within 1 eon. 1 Asankheya eons after the Parinibbana of Sopita Buddha, 3 Buddhas named Anumadasi, Paduma and Narada arose within 1 eon. 1 Asankheya eons after the Parinibbana of the Buddha Narada arose Buddha Padumuttara. Buddha Sujata after him. Thereafter within 1 eon arose 3 Buddhas named Piyadasi, Attadasi and Dhammadasi. Thereafter in 1 eon only 1 Buddha named Siddhartha. Thereafter 2 Buddhas, Tissa and Pussa within 1 eon. Thereafter in 1 eon Buddha Vipassi. Thereafter in 1 eon 2 Buddhas, Sikhi and Vesabhu. And thereafter in this eon arose in this world 4 Buddhas, Kakusanda, Konagamana, Kassapa and Gautama. There are 4 matters or 4 practices followed by all those Samma Sambuddhas. The Pacceka Buddhas that arose in between and the great disciples in their noble succession and considered high, lasting a long period lineage of nobles such as Buddhas, very old, not rejected by the likes of Buddhas, not rejected by any Buddha in the past, not rejected now, not rejected in the future, and not rejected by the Samana, Brahmins and the Pandits of the world. Those 4 practices were declared by the Tathagata as Aryavansa Dhamma. That is as follows. Itaritara chivara santuti tava. Nature of being satisfied with any robe received. Itaritara pindapata santutitava. Nature of being satisfied with any food received. Itaritara senasana santuti tava. Nature of being satisfied with any residence received. Bhavanaramatava, living attached to meditation. If a bhikkhu is satisfied with a robe received, be it soft, rough, heavy, light, new or old, expresses the virtue of being satisfied with it, does not engage in 21 improper actions to obtain robes, refrain from activities unsuitable for bhikkhus, does not repent when robes are not received, does not get attached to the robes when received, is not deluded with greed, sees the faults of seeking robes in an unsuitable manner, uses the robes intelligently in escaping from greed, does not consider him great because of the quality of being satisfied with what he got, he does not run down other bhikkhus as greedy, is competent in expressing the virtues of satisfaction with robes, is not lazy and is mindful, then such bhikkhu is established in the ancient great Aryavansa Dhamma. If a bhikkhu is satisfied with the food received, be it not delicious or delicious, expresses the virtue of being satisfied with it, does not engage in 21 improper actions to obtain food, refrains from activities unsuitable for bhikkhus, does not repent when food is not received, does not get attached to the food when received, is not deluded with greed, sees the faults of seeking food in an unsuitable manner, consumes food intelligently in escaping from greed, does not consider him great because of the quality of being satisfied with what he got, does not run down other bhikkhus as greedy, is competent in expressing the virtues of satisfaction with food, is not lazy and is mindful, then such bhikkhu is established in ancient great Aryavansa Dhamma. If a bhikkhu is satisfied with any residence received, expresses the virtue of being satisfied with it, does not engage in 21 improper actions to obtain a residence, refrain from activities unsuitable for bhikkhus, does not repent when a residence is not received, does not get attached to the residence when received, is not deluded with greed, sees the faults of seeking a residence in an unsuitable manner, uses the residence intelligently in escaping from greed, does not consider him great because of the quality of being satisfied with what he got, does not run down other bhikkhus as greedy, is competent in expressing the virtues of satisfaction with a residence, is not lazy and is mindful, then such bhikkhu is established in ancient great Aryavansa Dhamma. If a bhikkhu likes to meditate, live attached to meditation, likes getting rid of defilements, does live attached to liberation from defilements, does not talk highly of this nature of his, does not run down others or for not having such virtues, is competent in meditation, is not lazy and is mindful, then such bhikkhu is established in ancient great Aryavansa Dhamma. So far Aryavansa Dhamma has been shown in brief. There is enough material to write a book if this is to be described in detail. All bhikkhus should remember the Aryavansa Dhamma at least to the extent given here. Not all bhikkhus are able to completely establish themselves in the Aryavansa Dhamma. However, all bhikkhus should establish to some extent in this Dhamma. Nachivara hetu ane sanam apati rupam apajanati na pindapata hetu ane sanam apati rupam apajati na senasana hetu ane sanam apatirupam apajati. All bhikkhus should refrain from matters given above, should not show non-existent virtues with the expectation of receiving favors. It is not suitable for bhikkhus to express even the virtues they possess with the expectation of receiving favors, should not thank others without a reason with the expectation of receiving favors, should not thank others without a reason with expecting of receiving favors, should not show false friendship, should not utter words to deceive others in order to receive favors, should not engage in collecting donations, should not engage in the practice of medicine, trade, fortune-telling, astrology, reciting, cursing verses and blessing verses, occult practices, praying to God. Lay practices such as carrying messages should not be done. Should not request and obtain requisites such as robes, food and residences from anyone other than relatives or those benefactors who have volunteered to provide them when requested. It is not wrong to request for gilanpasa from anyone. It is not wrong to request for gilampasa from anyone. Relatives are the two parents, children, brothers and sisters, grandparents and their children, children of the children of parents. Brothers and sisters, relationship exists 7 generations up and down.